Is Apple stock a buy in 2021? In this video, I'll be sharing with you my Apple stock analysis 2021 and whether I believe will Apple stock go up in 2021. I'll begin by taking a quick look at Apple and its products and services before I move on to the reasons on whether I believe Apple stock will go up in 2021. Apple is an American multinational technology company that designs, develops, and sells consumer electronics, computer software, and online services. Apple is also the largest company in the S&P 500 based on market capitalization. As of this filming of this video, Apple's market cap is over $2 trillion. It is the first publicly traded US company to reach a market cap of over $2 trillion. And Apple's ticker symbol in the stock market is AAPL. These are Apple's main product lines. We have the iPhone, the iPad, the Macs, Apple Watch, and AirPods. And all of these Apple's main product lines have significant market share in their own individual markets. On top of these Apple products, Apple also has recently started to push its services line. Apple One and Apple Care Plus are in Apple services. These services will give Apple a recurring revenue, on top of its already massive cash flow. Let's take a look at the 4 main reasons on why I believe Apple stock will continue to go up in 2021 and beyond. The first reason why I believe Apple stock will continue to go up is because of its economic mode. And I believe economic mode is one of the most crucial elements that a fundamentally strong company should have. Economic mode is also known as competitive advantage. What competitive advantage means in business is that competitive advantage allows companies to capture both revenue and profits, even in midst of stiff competition. The 2 main types of competitive advantage or economic mode that a company can have over its competitors are either through lower costs through economies of scale or higher prices through branding. Apple falls towards the latter category. Apple is able to establish its competitive advantage or economic mode against its competitors through its own branding. And one of the main contributors to Apple's branding efforts is the Apple ecosystem. Apple ensures that its devices are designed to work well with one another. And the reason why Apple is able to do that is because Apple designs both the hardware and software for its own devices. So if you own any Apple product, you will notice that other Apple products will work seamlessly with the Apple product that you own. For example, if you own an Apple iPhone, you'll notice that the Mac works better with iPhone compared to a Windows PC. And for wireless earphones, you will also notice that Apple's AirPod works better with Apple iPhone compared to other wireless earphones. All of this does not happen by chance. It is Apple's strategy to carefully ensure that all of its products work well with one another. So if you own one Apple product, it is very likely that you'll own multiple Apple products in the future. Once you own an Apple product, it is very unlikely that you want to switch brands. And all of this is down to Apple's ecosystem. So Apple's ecosystem does not only ensure that its customers remain loyal to the brand, but it also ensures that its customers continue to buy its products in the future. And what this means for Apple financially is that the Apple ecosystem will continue to bring in sales and revenue for the company. And that is the first main reason why I believe Apple stock will continue to go up in the future. The second reason I believe in the potential of Apple stock is that Apple is bringing things in-house. Apple is transitioning to in-house designs for all of its products. In other words, Apple is trying to vertically integrate its products. And we have seen the development of its in-house transition in its latest computer processor, Apple's M1 chip. Bringing things in-house and vertically integrating its products can help Apple reduce costs on top of more control over product performance and power usage. By bringing things in-house and vertically integrating its products, Apple will have even more control over its Apple ecosystem. And as mentioned earlier in this video, having even more control of the Apple ecosystem is likely to allow Apple to generate even more sales, revenue, and profits. The M1 chip in some of Apple's newer computers has allowed these devices to increase performance and energy efficiency. Furthermore, it is reported that Apple's own M1 chip works better with Macs compared to the Intel chip. So moving forward, by bringing more things in-house and vertically integrating more of its products, Apple will continue to further enhance its already strong product lines. And this bodes well for Apple. The third main reason why I believe in the potential of Apple is because of its margins. Apple, in part of its branding and its Apple ecosystem, has established a strong lead in terms of both profits and revenue in the industry. Its relatively higher margin means that it's almost a guarantee of steady inflow of revenue for Apple in the coming years. If you take a look at the chart over here, Apple's gross margin has been consistently above 35% for the past couple of years. Its operating margin has been consistently above 20%, and its profit margins has also been consistently above 20%. What is more impressive is that we take a look at Apple's margins compared to its industry. In the smartphone industry, Apple earns 66% of the profits and 32% of the revenue. What this means is that out of the total profits of the smartphone industry, Apple captures a whopping 66% of profits. What is even more impressive is that Apple's profit margin is more than twice of its next closest competitor, Samsung. Samsung captures just about 20% of the total smartphone industry profits. By taking a look at these charts and numbers, you'll probably think that Apple is the leader in market share for the smartphone industry. However, if we take a look at the market share for the smartphone industry in Q3 of 2019, Samsung had a market share of 21.8%, while Apple has a market share of 13%. So Apple actually has a lower market share in the smartphone industry compared to Samsung. 13% against 21.8%. But if we compare the profit margins of these two companies in the same period, in Q3 of 2019, even with a lower market share, Apple captures more than twice the amount of profits compared to Samsung. Apple's ability to extract a high profit margin from its products and services, and its ability to maintain these profit margins over the years, is the third reason why I believe in the potential for Apple in the future. The fourth reason why I believe Apple stock will continue to go up in the future is because of Apple's cash reserve. Apple has one of the largest cash reserve among US companies. Its cash reserve as of Q3 of 2020 stands at a whopping $193.817 billion US dollars. Apple has even more cash reserve than some countries. And on top of that, if we take a look at Apple's cash from operating activities, Apple's cash from operating activities has been increasing over the years. Having such a massive cash reserve and an increasing cash from operating activities over the years means that Apple will be able to continue innovating and spend money on R&D and also have enough cash to last during hard times such as during the pandemic. As of the filming of this video, Apple's stock price is around $130. And doing my own research, my intrinsic value of Apple right now is around $76. We see that Apple's current stock price is higher than its intrinsic value. While this means that Apple is not cheap at its current stock price, moving forward, if Apple declines to any significant level of support, I'll look to enter even more positions in Apple. I believe that the intrinsic value of Apple will continue to rise over time and in the coming years. And I share with you the 4 main reasons why I believe in Apple and its future potential. If Apple continues to have its own Apple ecosystem, vertically integrate more of its products, continue to maintain its high profit margins, and continue to amass and grow its cash reserves, the intrinsic value of Apple will continue to also rise in the future. That's my Apple Stock Analysis 2021. If you have learned something from this video, smash that like button because it will really help the channel grow and allow me to produce more content such as this. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel because each week I release new videos about investing, trading, and the stock market. I'll see you in those other videos. To your financial success.